Hello Internet, you can call me Zedrius. It's going to be another range video out here today. I got my Diamondback sidekick. I've had it for, I don't know, I think about a year now. About a year. In that time I've put, I don't know, somewhere between, I'd say a good guess would be about 750 rounds of 22 Magnum, because it takes both 22 LR and it's got a cylinder for 22 Magnum. In the Magnum cylinder I've put about 750 rounds. The long rifle cylinder, I don't know, I'd say anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 rounds. Might be a little high, but that's where I would guess. Gonna be shooting this out of it today. A little bit later on, some Quiet 22 LR CCI. Here's your nerd specs: 40 grain, 710 FPS. As it says quiet, that's what it implies. They won't be loud. This was mini mag hollow points, but it's quiet CCI. And I'll take the Diamondback out for an inspection. They call this the sidekick. And I'll show you right quick. As you can see on mine, right here there's some wear. When you eject the cases, they seem to rub up right against here. I've just kind of said, oh well, and forced them out. Hasn't taken too much damage. It doesn't bother me much. I don't think it affects the gun really. This corner here too has chipped away a little bit. I forget what's doing that, but it's another thing with loading and unloading. And the cylinder, in the year or so that I've had it, you can see, might be hard to see in this sun, but there's a light gloss of what looks like rust in some areas. I don't know if that's lack of maintenance. Maybe I'm not cleaning it right or what. I get to cleaning it every one of my firearms after they've been at the range pretty quick. And so far this is the only one that's shown any signs of rust. It might not even be rust. I just think that's what it is. We're going to be shooting the 22 long rifle in it today. We're going to ignore the 22 mag, maybe in another video. And we'll head out there now. There's our target down there. We're about, I don't know, we're about 15, maybe a little more, somewhere in there. I'm gonna be loading up that CCI quiet here. Working away from the table, close up, making do with bare minimal setup here. Just a chair, and it holds 9 in both cylinders too. Both hold 9. We're just going to be shooting 22 long rifle today. Maybe I'll do another follow-up and bring Magnum out. That's it right there. It also, I should mention, you can fire it in single action and double action. We're going to be taking shots at about 15. See how it does. I'll fire it in double action first, and I'll go single a bit later. With this one, your double action feels like an old school. If you've ever shot the revolvers as a kid, the plastic stuff, you can pull it until it's set, and then you're supposed to pull it for your break. Like that. Those come out pretty low. But that's that. And then this is where I was talking about, where this bit of scuffing comes up. If you eject the cases, they get stuck there sometimes. Like that one, see how it came out weird? They kind of grinded that away. I noticed the 22 Magnum is a lot worse. I don't think my long rifle ones do it anymore. We'll get this loaded back up, fire some more. Now, the MSRP on these, the last time I read it, there was only one version available, which is the one I have. There's two now, and I think the other one's called a birdie. It's got a different kind of handle on it. Doesn't come out, it's more smooth and kind of smaller fitting. And when I saw this, I really wanted one of these. I like single action and a single double action. It looks like a cowboy gun, but you got the option of shooting it both ways. And to me, that's what it reminds me of exactly. The old pistols I used to play with as a kid, back when they were plastic cap guns, it feels like that. It's got a little bit more weight to it now. It feels more like a man's gun, not a kid's toy. And it's got that same kind of action feel with the double action. You pull it till it's set, and then you get your break. Oh, that one spun it. Yeah, I'm shooting at a flat target right now. That's it right there. And I usually just eject them like this. Turn it over and out they go. Get another one loaded up here, keep it going. This is still that CCI quiet. It's really sunny out where I'm at right now. Not a cloud in the sky. It's hot. I'm not sweating bullets, but I'm sweating. Get this one loaded, and then I'm gonna need to pour out more rounds. One of the boxes I had about 28 rounds in it, because it loaded 3 and there's one more, and then that other case had 100. Now we might have to cut this and fix that. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. I had to adjust the target. It wasn't going flat anymore. It's going straight like a line. Now we're back. Try this in single action mode instead of double action. Maybe I'll be a little bit more accurate. Can't say it's not fun to shoot it. Might not be the best made firearm. The only issues I've really had with it is when I first got it, the cases would stick, especially in 22 Magnum. And to fix that, all I did was when you just do that. It did scratch it up a little bit on the side. If I were to give any manufacturing tips, I would clean that up a bit. That could have been done already. I did research on it. That's definitely been complained about, so Diamondback should know that's an issue. I like mine enough to keep shooting it. I might not carry this around the homestead, I would carry this. It's reliable enough for me, and it's definitely fun. And it reminds me of the old cap guns when I was a kid. Feels just like it, but all metal. And as far as I know, it's made out of pot metal, zinc. So it's not high quality stuff. It's getting shots off in the sun. Spread those shells everywhere, cases, and we're loading again. I can't tell right now how quiet they are. I've got my ear protection in. Not that you need them for 22. 22 is quiet enough where you don't need ear protection. 22 Magnum you do though. 22 Magnum's loud. But I got it just in case. We'll fire double action again. Get some more off in double. And again, that one's really fun to shoot because you can pull it right to where it sets. Just like the old plastic ones. Then when you want to shoot, you got it. It's like single action almost. And they shoot really, really low. And then the wind picks up and it just takes it in that 100-mile-an-hour wind. They go fast. I don't know how many rounds that is already, 4 or 5. Feels like I just got here. Would I say it's fun? It's fun. MSRP, I think I was going on, kind of trailed off. MSRP is $320. I think I picked it up $260, $230. I think $260, somewhere in there. I didn't think it was too bad of a deal. After hearing not so nice things about him, but I needed to get one to try it for myself. Now, how accurate is it? I would say on a skill level all round, how much firearms knowledge and skill do I have? Seeing as the firearms world is huge and vast and almost like the ocean, limitless and endless, my skill level is probably about a 2.5. Looking at the broad of things, maybe even 1.5. But if I take a little bit of time, aim, and shoot, it's accurate enough. I mean, I can hit the target. Sometimes. For having a skill level of 2.5 at best, out of 10, or 100, that ain't bad. Got it for, like I said, about 260. Comparatively, it's compared to the Ruger Wrangler a lot. I do have one, and also the Heritage Rough Rider, which I also have. If I were to give you a quick statement, which one is the best, they all hold a crown in different categories. I'll get back to that after this round. I'll shoot double action this time. Last time I was going single, we'll go double. They can come out a lot faster, and when you find you can get a rhythm and you can kind of just control the recoil and keep going. Well, not that there's much recoil, but pulling this trigger, some people have claimed the double action on these are terrible, and I've heard comments saying they're about 20 pounds. I don't know if that's an exaggeration, but it is a hard trigger. Now, depending on how you shoot it too, you can kind of negate that. When I first got this, my double action, I would shoot it with the bare tip of my finger, like this, and high up too. I haven't watched or seen or learnt too much, but on a revolver, as far down on the trigger as you can get, I guess, is better. And I changed my grip too. So for double action, I grip it like this, thumb down, and now I can get my finger up a little bit more where it's in this crease instead on the pad. And then when I pull, I'll aim it this way. It's a lot easier to pull it now. It doesn't feel as heavy. I can kind of click it where it should be. That's where you want it to break. I can kind of get it every time now. And it feels just like an old school plastic cap gun, which to me as an adult now, well, I've been an adult for a while, but going back on that, it just reminds me of being a kid again, so can't complain about that. Getting some more speed rounds. You can tell it's getting hot. All right, we're back. Technical difficulties. Sorry, we're not pros out here. Just, I don't even know if you would call me an average Joe. A below average Joe. How's that? Or if there's something worse than below average Joe, that's probably about where I'm at. We'll go back to single action, just get some shots off, get you guys kind of up to speed. If you want one of these, if you're comparing it to everything else, like I said, a lot of people compare this to the Ruger Wrangler and the Heritage Rough Rider. I would say the biggest appeal to this is the fact that it can shoot double and single action. That's the best thing going for it over the other two. The Ruger Wrangler, I would say, is built better. It's gonna last you longer, and you'll be able to put more rounds through it before you need a new one or to replace parts. And then the Heritage Rough Rider has got the best action on it by far. It feels the best. When you aim that thing, it feels right. Comparatively to the Ruger, the Wrangler feels like a tank compared to both. This one feels like it's sturdier and heavier than the Heritage Rough Rider. But with this side gate problem, I'm not totally convinced yet. The Heritage Rough Rider kind of feels lightweight and not flimsy, but like it would break the fastest. You'd probably have to replace parts, and you might have to buy another one sooner than the other two. In terms of fun, that's up to the shooter. I think that's the first one I hit all 9. First time. I'm gonna send that one up because the Lord helped me on that one. I won't do it again the whole video, but we did it once. I can say got to do it once for you, for anyone watching, or for me going back and seeing later. That's mostly why I did this. But if it helps anyone out, this is just my honest opinion on it. This is me taking it out. Below average Joe trying to make something with it. I'll go back to double action again, kind of go in between. Was so impressed with myself hitting them all the last time. I was too excited. Couldn't control myself. But we got a few on there. I'm sure you can hear it tinging back there in the video. We'll take a close-up, and we got a special bonus at the end. You'll have to stick around, find out what the bonus is. I'm not even sure what it is yet. But there's a bonus. It's gonna be something. We're probably gonna be shooting something. Now again, I'll go double action again. It's probably harder to shoot it in double action. It's probably what people want to know more, is how it functions with the double action. Like I said, it is kind of a hard trigger, hard to pull. You probably want man hands to handle it. I don't know. It'll probably help you. And a good grip. If you don't know how to properly hold it, I ain't an expert, but supposedly I'm doing it properly, so we'll see. When you slow up just enough and do it properly, because right now I'm sweating bullets. I got sweat in my eye. It is hot. I think I need to take a second before I fire this next round. I'm just gonna load the cylinder up here. And we got enough for, I think, this one and another one. So I'll tough it out for one more. I'll cut. And then we'll go to the special bonus round. So last round, double action to end it off. That's it. Okay. All right, bonus round. These are Winchester Super X, the two at the end here, hollow point. Got a couple 22 bird shot. Down here, CCI Mini Mag hollow point, 36 grain. The ones over here were 40 grain, standard for 22. And these little guys here are 22 shorts, copper plated, solid point. And load those up here if I don't lose any of them. Go mini first. We'll go hollow point, CCI, hollow point, CCI. Then we'll go Super X, Winchester, Super X, Winchester. That's the, what are these? Federal birdshot 22. And the end is just crimped, as you saw. And for the last one, we'll just shove another CCI Quiet in there. Now, what's gonna fire first? I'm not sure. Hold on. Let's see. Let's line this up here. How does this? Okay, so it turns that way. So it's gonna be. We'll start on the CCI and go around. Wait, I gotta go one down. There we go. So it'll start on the shorts, the two shorts, then the two CCI Mini Mag hollow points, then two the bird shot, then the two Super X, and then a CCI Quiet. That's another appealing thing about this one, is it is a 9-round cylinder, and you can see with the versatility of the 22 round, the different kind of things I can load into a 9-round magazine. The Wrangler and the what was the other one? Heritage Rough Rider. Those are both six cylinders. This one you get a 9. We're gonna take you up to the bonus challenge. We got a milk jug, and we're gonna shoot it. Shots today with the Diamondback sidekick, shooting that CCI Quiet at about 15. These are our hits. Well, we're back here at the man cave, aka the cleaning, reloading table. It's kind of a little workstation. Took out the Diamondback sidekick today. One thing I forgot to mention was to be able to open this. You can open it like double action, like you're used to with your double action revolvers. You just pull on that and slide it out, or you can push there and it'll come out as well. This would be your ejector. It would eject shells in a single action, like say the Rough Rider. That's what this would be for, right in there. It's your loading gate and then your ejector rod. Again, Diamondback sidekick. That's what I had out today. That's what we were shooting in 22 LR. Maybe I'll get it in the Magnum cylinder. Do another video for that. Here's the Heritage Rough Rider. It's compared to this often. This one's a 6-inch barrel. And the Ruger Wrangler, I think this one feels the meatiest, probably lasts the longest. I don't shoot this one much personally, just a little bit to get a feel for it. I like it a lot, but it's more of a kind of a collector piece to me. I might use it more down the road. It just kind of sits right now. This is my Ruger New Vaquero. One of my favorite firearms ever. But that's a different story. That's in 357. These three here are often compared a lot. They're in the same kind of price range, have the same kind of functions. But that was my 1-year review update owning a Diamondback sidekick. One last closing out little video to end this off. I want to say, if there's any kind of video that you would like to see of the other firearms, leave a comment. If you like this, leave a like. It was fun to do. I mean, I don't mind doing it and just giving my honest opinion about what I have. If you want one, or if you have it too, any opinion you have, leave it down. Let's help each other out. I mean, I've been in the same boat, watching a firearm or seeing if I would like it and going through video after forum after blog after you name it. And this is just my honest opinion on it.